Lisa, the Grandmaster's letter is just on the table. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now. If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while? We'll be
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly
Lisa.
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
Y'all don't really know, I got so many bars, call it kamikaze.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. We have a lot of fond memories. Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this.
Yes, of course. The Weinlese Fest is an ancient Mondstadt festival, just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom. In addition, it's each fall. The west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's winemaking during the harvest season entices even no matter where he is. He will transform into a soft breeze.
Yeah, that's it.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Weinlese Fest originally began in the past. Every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to...
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good question. But there's really no... These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days,
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive, and this is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return, Weinlese Fest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side."
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be a traditional wine market.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to... These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit beverages and food items for everyone to enjoy too. A lot of people, the Knights of Favonius, plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience.
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves that never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf...
Yes, that was as much as... But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's parents left for him.
Does this mean the Grand Master knew Razor?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use...
Wow! Well, come on! Let's go find Razor!
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes you. For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always... By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society.
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the
That's a good point. Okay, cuties. Can I leave you to break the news? He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear. Thank you, sweetie. Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support they can get.
All right, the last trap has been set. Razor?
It's okay. My legs are strong.
What is it, Razor?
It smells...
Razor! Oh, you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars, protect everyone.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you. Paimon remembers.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were...
Helping everyone, helping Lupical makes me happy.
Yeah! But,
Oh, I don't...
Razor, do you mean you don't?
I want to know.
So you do want to know?
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things. Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that I'm a father myself, so I know a thing or two about... You know, when Diona was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards.
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's any... Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and where he's going.
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She said it's more about trusting other people. What do you think?
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on makes me feel...
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting. Hey, Razor!
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Varka? Tall. Very... Yes. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight.
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter. But he still made sure he found room up. That means that he thinks the items have a special meaning for you. But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon, Lisa, and all your other friends will always be here for you.
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to...
Okay. Thank you. I decide... I want to go with you.
Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly myself. I'd better try and get plenty of...
Bye, Draft. You... Lisa, we brought Razor.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to...
My little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already? Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes.
Oh, this is just a pile of junk. Paimon thought there'd at least be a letter. Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time... A scent? What?
A scent. I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent, human scent, father and mother scent.
Incredible.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantage. This woolen hand puppet looks kinda wonky. Guess it must be hand toy. Hey, look. This wine, and there's a note stuck on it.
Oh, So it's a bottle of thousand...
Teacher, you know?
Of course. Thousand Wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadt... As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to... This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable... That's why you'll almost never see Thousand Wind wine in the markets or taverns. Huh. In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle themselves.
That must mean there's something pretty important about it. Oh, Paimon has an idea! Razor, you got a good nose. Why don't...
Okay.
He seems really...
Find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like many things all mixed together. But things...
Even you can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do?
Try another way.
That's right. You still Oh, it's almost the Weinlese Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in...
Oh, great idea!
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolves for draft.
Okay, then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupacol about...
Great! See you at the open...
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. I am pleased to announce that this year we hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent wine. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony. Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already! Come on, let's sneak out of here.
Find?
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves Hey, tone-deaf bard!
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy and two is merry, just...
Oh, don't say that. This festival... Anyway, hey Razor, how have you been?
All right. I have a question.
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask you about.
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it...
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside. And we heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine. And the brewing...
It smells good, but...
I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I happen to know. I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early serenade to a friend in need. How about it? Shall I recite it for...
A song. Not easy.
Excellent answer. Then fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits? A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer, turning sour into sweet. Thank you so much for the applause.
Like wine. A little sweet, but now... heads...
Don't worry, it's not just you. It was supposed to be about winemaking, but...
Well, maybe it's a little abstract and romanticized.
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What did the poems An Explorer's Courage, A Love Tender and True... Nope, Paimon has absolutely... Look, Tone Deaf Bard, you clearly know what the whole thing...
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it or anything. If you want to know the secret behind this sweet scent, you might have to start
Rolling up our sleeves? You mean we need to go and make this wine for ourselves?
We've known each other for so long, and you still don't trust my intention.
I trust. I want to try. I want to... If I know how to make wine, then I know what is in Father and Mother's wine. Right. I want to...
Well, if you say so, Razor. Guess we'll have to take Tone Deaf Bard's word on this.
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key here. It's not as hard as you might think. As long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity.
I will tell Poem to... Then I need to think alone.
That's the spirit. So, how about we meet again in 2 days?
Okay, I will remember.
Huh? Where the heck's Razor? Paimon thought he would have been here by now. He had a pretty big day when we last saw him. Do you think fair enough? You're right. Well, since we've got some time on our hands, let's put our heads together and try to figure out that poem. An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the 1,000 wit. Do you have any ideas? Yeesh, that's even more abstract. How do we go about looking, huh? Are you saying that it has something to do with Mondstadt's institutions? Wow, that actually makes a surprising amount of sense. Now that you mention it, it just so happens that... Oh, wait! This is way too big of a coincidence. That Tone Deaf Bard, did he just make all this up on the spot? In that case... The last part about the 1,000 Winds Song of Cheer must be code for the tooth. When Razor gets here, let's visit all the places you mentioned and talk to some people we know there. Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
I'm sorry.
That's all right. We were just chatting. The Traveler's pretty smart, so thanks to him, we're finally onto something.
Hi. I was on my way, then I saw Klee.
They let me out for Vinyasa Fest. Albedo is super busy helping Timaeus fix his recipe for an extra strong sobriety potion. But it's so cool! All the grown-ups in Mondstadt are out to celebrate the fest. I wanted to join in too, so I made a whole bunch of
Very own way?
And that's when I bumped into Razor. Razor was acting kind of different than usual. And then Razor said that he was looking...
I did not say mommy.
Oh, it's okay, silly. Mommies are important people, so...
Razor! Razor!
Bennett?
Oh! Look who's here! Hey, everyone! Here, this is for you. Yep, that's right. I tripped up on it. I did a full faceplant, but somehow this little thing came out completely unscathed. That's when I knew it was Bennett!
How did you manage to...
That's true. They do glow after all.
No, I wasn't talking about the glowing. What I meant was, they're really big and...
I was just running too fast and got careless, I guess. Okay, I guess maybe I won't. Anyway, I've been all over the place trying to find Razor this morning. Good thing I've caught up now. I can finally catch my breath. Thanks.
How did you know I needed...
Oh, that? Yeah, this lady came to see Master Cyrus, asking for the Adventurer Guild's support with the Vinyasa Fest. She said she was a librarian. Anyway, she mentioned yours.
Whoa, Lisa is doing some...
Oh, so that was Lisa? People say she's crazy intelligent, but just as I thought long and hard about what ingredients to pick, and came up with a load of suggestions. But then I realized that small lampgrass was clearly the best. It shines a light to guide the way for
Oh, apologies.
Ah, don't give me that. I get how you must... If my family... well, my dad's ever needed help one day, I know you...
Yes.
Can I help too? Please, take me with you, please.
Please in high spirits today. She seems more excited by this festival than anyone.
Bennett, before now, You never talk about your family.
Well, that's because I never met my parents. I was raised by some of the older adventurers in the guild. So, we're not exactly, but if you do want to hear about them, I can tell you some of my dad's stories. Okay, I'll start with the most awesome.
Oh, Bennett, you can be Mommy's kid, just like Clee. My mom is super nice. Huh?
I really appreciate the thought, Clee. But I'm afraid I can't accept your I already have my dad's and all my friends. And let's not forget that I'm the leader of Benny's adventure team.
Oh, okay. I got it. Then have this.
A Jumpy Dumpty?
Yeah, it's a lazy, dopey Jumpy Dumpty that always dozes and never...
Are you sure?
Yep. Jumpy Dumpty will be...
I'm also happy for you.
Good idea! Maybe Clee will bring Bennett some good luck, and the adventure will go smoothly. And you might just, of course, it's also highly possible that Clee will be the only... Still, on the flip side, Clee won't be getting into any trouble.
Cool. Don't worry about a thing. We'll look after each other.
Yay! Adventure! Treasure! Oh, wait, but what about Wolfie? Wolfie, I mean Razor needs looking after.
Good luck.
See you later, folks.
Don't ever let them tell you that you can never say never, and turn your mind into the truest to go-getters. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it.
It's so nice to see Oh, Paimon almost forgot the hook razor. The Traveler and Paimon were just chatting about the ingredients Venti mentioned in his poem. We think that they're plus, it seems like each of them means something special to one of the 3 big institutions in Mondstadt. What's wrong? Something on your mind?
Yes. These days, I am not smart. Not like teacher. Not like travel. Everyone is ready to help, but something I don't understand human father and mother. Maybe I can learn about other people's father and mother first. Then think of that's why I want to act.
That's great! Keep at it and you'll...
Never knew Bennett is... When he talks about dads, his scent warm. Like a bed of straw in the sun.
Yeah! We should head back into the city. Let's find a friendly face at the Church of Favonius. Now, who does Razor...
Excuse me? I couldn't help but overhear you're about to head back into... I'm waiting on a fruit cart from the city. It should be here now, but I'm getting worried that something may have happened on the way. But I can't leave the festival to check up on it. Would you be able to do me a huge favor and keep an eye out for the cart on your way back?
Well?
Okay. Everyone helps me. Now I have...
That's wonderful!
This way.
Oh! Paimon sees the cart, but what are these hilly trails do? To the rescue!
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself feel it. So one quick, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch.
I'm fine, thanks to you. You were just in time. Any later and all you found here is a pile of poke guys. Well, thanks again. Thanks to you too, kiddo.
Enemy following.
Enemy? I think we're a little closer than that. On some level, you could even say that we're brother and sister.
Rosaria? What the heck are you... wait. Actually, turning up... Okay, next question. What the heck do you mean, brother and...
Varka taught you how to use that sword, I take it. Swift but powerful. I see you're not much of a talker. Well, there's something else you could learn from Varka. Never lost for words, even when he has nothing to say. It'd be good conversation practice for you. Just a shame.
It's okay. I will...
Brother and sister? Oh, Paimon gets it. Varka is a father figure to both of them, so that makes them feel...
Well, blood relations are overrated anyway, don't you think?
Oh, I almost forgot. You have a...
Cold, dark grown-up. You also don't remember what you...
So you're helping him dig up some info on his biological parents. And trying to help him build a Alright, I barely have any memories of my birth parents. The last time I saw them was long before I had any understanding, but that seems pretty common. Even in this day and age, there are plenty of people in the world who can't... Anyway, if you're never gonna meet someone, it's not worth spending mental energy on them. It's more important to focus on the kind of...
No, you are wrong about this. Lupical protect each other. Human family also...
Fine. So let's say you do find out who your parents were and they were saints. Or the opposite, they were complete monsters. How would that affect your life choices? What would you do about it?
Whew, Rosaria's take is a little on the nose. That's a hard one for Razor to...
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make this any more difficult than it already is. But Razor's feeling lost and confused right now, and all the other Mondstadters we know are too sunny and bright to tell it like the sun nurtures many good things, but it can't do anything about the problems lurking in the shadows.
Wow, Rosar.
All right, I'll leave it there. Take this flower. It's icy cold, just like me. Barbara's busy preparing the sung poetry event for the Weinlese Fest. She couldn't get away, so I picked an ingredient.
But can we really use a mist flower? Won't it freeze the entire barrel?
No, not now that I've dealt with it. The bard did say to think freedom, didn't he? So go on.
Aw, Rosaria! Wait! You heard the bard say that?
Thank you.
Don't mention it. It's nothing. Varka's been a big help to me in the past, so just consider it returning a favor. Besides, if I'm your older sister, I might as... Good luck finding your answers.
Now you see her, now you don't. I'm slowly getting used to her. Oh well, as love, tender, and true goes, that was pretty awkward, but still counts. Razor, are you still thinking about what Rosaria said?
Her words are like mist flower. They are cold, but cold also good for wounds. Like, I need to think about it. Maybe then I will understand. Okay, I will come with you. I think while we walk.
So you see, you're the best.
Oh, just in time. Lisa and I were just talking about where were we? Ah, yes.
Huh? But obviously the nuts part is supposed to be a defender's will. But what kind of ingredient is a bear? Oh!
Oh, Paimon, don't worry. You'll get your The person is very conscientious and wants to properly research their As for the barrel, how else were you planning on mixing all the ingredients? Surely not in the giant cooking pot at Dada Upa Gorge. After much deliberation, I realized this was a job for the most sociable and savviest member in our ranks, the cavalry captain.
All right, spare me the flattery, Lisa. We're all friends here, and I know you're only trying to help, but I haven't been back there in a long time. This could be quite difficult to accomplish in just...
Difficult? For you? Don't be silly. Weinlese Fest is one of the most important festivals in Mondstadt. And you know how Diluc thinks better than it. Just drop a few little hints, like how this is the first festival Mondstadt has had in a long time. We're short on much-needed supplies for a month. When he hears that, I guarantee you he'll offer to help.
Lisa's literally trying to extort Master Diluc.
I suppose.
Wow, he didn't take much persuading. And Paimon was just about to thank Lisa for the things she's been doing for Rick. Oh, Paimon doesn't even know whose side to be on anymore.
Traveler and teacher did a lot, but me, I still can't answer questions. So used.
Dear me, what's gotten you so upset, my little wolf cub? We can't have you being so down in the dumps. Ah, I see. Cutie, how about you keep Kaya company while I stay here and help Razor process his feelings? Come and collect him in a few days' time. The last ingredient should be ready by...
Splendid. I was just thinking about how nice it would.
I don't know what is right, but I trust teacher. I accept.
Run along now. And don't forget to tell D-Luke that the Knights of
Hi there, Master D-Luke.
Oh, I was just wondering who'd be coming all the way out.
Brr, so cold. Almost enough to make me feel unwelcome here, Matt. Don't forget that this is my home, too. I'm fairly certain that taking a trip home during
Please get to the point.
The point is one that you've already raised. To celebrate this long-awaited festival, the Acting Grand Master has been coordinating with both the Church and the Adventurers Guild to host. Unfortunately, given the financial situation.
And the Knights of Favonius's woes have...
Hey, no need to be so cruel. Even I'm not going to take that. Now, I can't remember the last time I tasted Dawn Winery's Weinlesefest special. Are you going to deny others the opportunity to drink to their hearts?
Check it out. Kaya's not so subtly asked.
Anyway, speaking of the Knights, everyone dearly hopes that you'll rejoin. If we were able to enjoy the sterling reputation of Master D-Luke, my...
Give that silver tongue of yours a rest. You might duly noted on the financial issues you raised. I'll have Elzer follow up with Hertha, and I just so happen to have a batch of wine that I can offer as a token of appreciation to... Shall I address it to you?
That would be an absurd request, even for me. The words, with compliments from the Dawn...
You're better informed than I thought. In that case...
I really can't thank you enough.
Master D-Luke is so generous. That's all Paimon needs to get that warmed.
Huh. Are you two here regarding the Weinlesefest too?
Poor Razor. He grew up so fast. And he's still looking for his father.
How come Klee said he's looking for his mom, but Kaya says he's looking for his dad?
It's okay. I understand. We have a spare barrel in the winery. It's a little old, but it's been specially treated for durability. You could leave it next to a flaming flower all day and there wouldn't be a...
Sounds great! We'll take it!
No need. I'll have someone deliver it to the festival market. Just
Aw, you always make things so nice and easy for us, Master D-Luke.
You're more than welcome.
Wonderful. Always eager to help.
Oh, it's nearly dinner time.
How time flies.
How did you put it? Ah, yes. Taking a trip home during festival season is a universal custom. Common...
I couldn't possibly, Adeland. I wouldn't want to...
Oh, don't say that. How often do I get a chance to indulge my dear Master Kaya, Tea for the cavalry captain when you visit in an official...
Well then, what happened to your swagger? Surely you wouldn't dream of disappointing Adeland.
All right, then. I'll take you up on the offer.
Ooh, Paimon's so full.
Glad you liked it. You're welcome to join again anytime.
Oh? Then I may have to tag along on the Traveler's Adventure.
Kaya's back to his usual ways.
All right, now that our task is complete and our bellies are full, it's time for me to get back to work.
Take care, Master Kaya. Have a...
We should get going as well. Lisa's taking care of Razor, but the Weinlesefest... See you next time, Master D...
Indeed.
Paimon wonders how Razor's...
Sucrose, wait! Honorary Knight, Paimon, please stop her!
Whoa, you scared Paimon! What's gotten the two of you so worked up?
Sucrose and I agreed to present the wine ingredient to you together. But when she heard that Razor will be showing up, she insisted that she won't...
I'm not good at dealing with strangers.
Oh, that won't do. We worked on this together, and we should present it together. I can't take credit.
It's not about the...
Wait, so does this mean the Knights of Favonius isn't...
Yes, it's a quadruple sweetness sunsetia.
Quadruple sweetness? But our regular ones... Also, why isn't...
Okay, let me give you the full story. I love the scent of wine.
And after reading up on the art of winemaking, I've grasped some of the key. In short, whatever ingredients you use, it's essential to include. In an attempt to select the most suitable ingredient, I gathered samples of all the sweet plants and fruits I could find in the Mondstadt area. Then, I also factored in the differences between the same ingredient grown in different locations. For instance, sweet flowers from Springvale are a little sweeter.
Wow.
It was no problem at all. Just my duty as a maid of Favonius. The chance to source the Defender's will on behalf of the Knights of Favonius?
Noelle, your eyes are but Paimon thinks it could be because of Lisa's brainwashing.
Anyway, I was worried that my evaluation would be too subjective if only I were involved. Thankfully, I ran into Sucrose the other day on her way.
Oh no!
What is it, Sucrose?
I just remembered why I left the lab that day. I was supposed to go and fetch some lab equipment we imported.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That look on your face seems to say you forgot all about...
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault, really. I'll go and see Marjorie.
Anyway, Sucrose is a true professional when it comes to this kind of research.
Please, you don't need to go out of... Noelle filled me in on the background of the whole... I was moved to see how seriously she took this task, even though she'd never even met Razor before. However, none of the potential ingredients she had... What we needed was a fruit high in sugar and easily fermentable. After a final look at Noelle's list, I picked the Sensetia sample from near Cider Lake as a basis. Using bioalchemical techniques, we were able to amplify...
Watching Sucrose work on an experiment when she's in the zone blew me away. Such focus and determination.
I already said don't compliment. Anyway, the result of our research is the Epsilon series Tetrasweet Sensetia, variation 63. And it's Noelle shortened the name to quadruple sweetness Sensetia. Unfortunately, it can't be produced on a very large scale under the current conditions. But as long as we have enough for Razor. Traveler, growing up, I was lucky. I was never the best at dealing. They never said to me, you need to be more sociable, or anything like that. They just... So, I'm well aware that I haven't lived Razor's life. And I can't pretend to imagine what it must have been like. So, I don't know how much it will mean coming from me, but I truly hope he can find happiness.
Oh, Sucrose.
Sorry, I am late again. Teacher forgot about the time.
That's all right. We were just chatting. Whoa, deja vu. Wait a sec.
Wow, she disappeared the moment. Hello, I'm Noelle, maid of...
Hi.
Here's our ingredient for you. Oh, but I can't take full credit for it. I had help from an alchemist, but right now, she, Right, yes. It's a shame she couldn't be here to present it to you in person.
Smells like potion.
Wow, nothing can...
This Sensetia is sweeter than ones I have smelled before.
That's right. I hope that the sweet fruit will help you brew the sweetest wine.
Thank you all. When she has time, I want to thank...
Leave that to me. I'll figure out a way to persuade her to,
Okay, I will wait.
All right, now that we have all the ingredients, we can finally start making the wine. For that, we'll need a barrel, which if Paimon remembers correct... Bye, Noelle! We're gonna head off...
Good luck with everything. See you next...
Honorary Knight Razor, over here! Look who it...
Wow, it's Diana! Paimon was sure we'd run into you at the Cat's Tail stand sometime.
Ooh, traitors.
I'm so mad!
He told me the whole story.
So, this bright idea was a brainchild of you two? How could you? Razor is Daddy's friend. Razor, you better promise me that you won't turn into one of those old booze hounds that drinks themselves silly, slumps over the bar, and bursts into...
I don't...
Sounds like there's been some crossed wires here. Klee, what exactly did you say to
I told her that Razor's looking for his mommy with the honorary knight's help, and you both seemed really sad and said you needed stuff before I finished. Diona said, Klee, say no more. I'm getting involved in...
Okay. Paimon doesn't even know where to start. Diona, it sounds like Klee... So you're saying Razor wants to make the same wine that his mother and father once made? So he can learn more about them? You better not be making this up to try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Sorry, Diona. It was all clear. So, are you still mad? I caught a bunch of fish for us to eat. And you can pet...
I wasn't... We're just trying to help. I understand. I just don't want Razor being led astray, that's all. That's why I may have raised my voice a little bit just now. Well, since none of you plan on... But I need you to know that I'm a mixer, not a brewer. So I'm used to working with the finished product. If you really want me to start with a bunch of raw ingredients, that's fine. But I can't make... Yay! Diona is... Bunch of flatterers. All done! That was quick! Now we just need to find a place to store it. We wait for a windier day. Does that mean we need to...
Maybe windrise? Fair.
Yep, if you say the word windy, that's the first place on every Mondstadter's...
Cool! I want to come...
I have to keep an eye on my foolish father, so I won't be joining you. Klee, come and play again some other time.
I will, I promise.
What a curious coincidence meeting.
Don't get bored. What are you doing here?
Well, I awoke to the most magnificent aroma in the air. After following the sweet scent of fresh fruit to it.
Yeah, the fruit are super fresh and super duper sweet. I can smell it.
Yes. I remembered something important. Something that you have to do before sealing the barrel and bury it.
What? We missed something?
Razor, do you still remember the scent of that half bottle of Thousand Wind wine? I believe there...
Yes, there was.
And with very good reason, too. The source?
There's dandelion seeds.
You're familiar with dandelion wine, right? Well, the people of Mondstadt believe that the wind can bring back the soul. Dandelion seeds are like living gemstones, formed from the first wisps of wind in the year. People add them to the mix at the last second as a way of capturing the wind in the memory of that moment is then stored in the wine. So, Thousand Wind wine is the original dandelion wine.
Wow, that's so cool! So now our story will...
As for why it always has a different scent, well, that's because people have the freedom to include what...
What is it, Razor? What you thinking of?
In Mother and Father's wine, I can smell dandelion seeds. In my wine, there is a lot of... I still don't understand my mother and father, but everyone has done so much for me. Varka, teacher, Klee, Bennett, Uncle Brown Cat, Cold Lady, Gray Tough Girl, person that smells like Animo Crystal Fly, Uncle Brown Cat, Green Bard, Paimon. I remember making wine is hard. Making this wine needed everyone. Hard work with friends, not so hard. I'm so happy. Thank you. Friends are also Lupical. Whether I'm human or I'm wolf, it doesn't matter. When I grow up, we will come back here.
What a magnificent monologue. Even as a bard, I don't feel all that remains now is to bury the barrel and wait.
We're finally done! Paimon feels like a celebration is in order. If Paimon remembers correctly, tomorrow should be wind coming.
Wow! The animal god is coming.
That reminds me. I haven't memorized the song for the toasting ceremony yet. greatest bard to ever
Wow. So many people have shown up to welcome the Animal Archon. Why is everyone crowded around the Angel Share stand?
Tradition holds that the finest wine of the Weinlese Fest only goes on sale after the Animo Archon has tasted it at the toasting.
Ugh. So welcoming the Animal Archon back is just a means to an end for them, huh? What about you, Lisa?
Yes, I was feeling a little concerned about him, but I just spoke with him, and he tells me that the winemaking went very smoothly. Such a relief.
Wow, you too.
Razor and the others are over there. You should go say hi.
Hey, there you are.
Whoa, what's with all these bottles? Selling?
These are for Razor, from us.
Mommy said that everyone's welcoming the animal god today, and we need to give him some wine. If the animal god we want the animal god to be happy, so he helps Razor. Oh, honorary knight! Look what out—
This bottle is from my dad. Luckily, I managed not to break it on the way here. It's just for show.
Mommy said that the animal god can drink a lot of wine. She said if he wanted to, he could drink the whole— So, do you think we'd have enough between these and the wine raiser's parents?
Ah, Green Bard.
Everyone, I am greatly honored to be able to be here today. I have been invited by Acting Grandmaster. It is some of the finest verse I know. I dedicate it to the wind and to everyone here with us today. Fill up the barrels and store them away, then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue, as Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom? And what are the fruits that went into a defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer, turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away. Pray tell, what treasure does this barrel hold? 'Tis wheat's greatest triumph, the true liquid gold. As it flows from the keg, what sound drifts? We raise up our glasses and voices in song as we wait for the wind to sing along. Where do we turn once the thousand winds take flight? To the tail.
Dear friends, let us now open the wines.
To the Animal Archon!
To the Animal Archon. Don't feel sad, Klee.
But why didn't he come? If the animal god—
Of course not. You know, Klee, the wind isn't the only form that the Animal Archon can turn into. He can turn into anything.
Huh? Really? Maybe he turned into—
Sure! Jumpy Dumpty it is!
Razor, did—
Yes. I talked a lot with you all. Now, I am not— I think that is—
Don't forget to save me a glass of your wine once it's finished fermenting.
Yes. We shared—
Yay! We've all done a lot of talking. Let's go get something to—
I heard that the Angel Share is selling a new drink called Fruits of the—
I want some!
Okay, everyone. Klee, listen.
The wind! The animal god is coming! All right!
Take this, crush it, and place it on the fracture. Listen, Missy. Promise me you'll live on.
This is where you must stay. You are our only hope. Forgive me, Kaya.
Good, very good. That's my boy. I will always be proud of you.
After all the time we spent on it, the wine still isn't ready. May as well leave it for our son.
Razor. What do you think of that name?
Oh, an adventurer's name. Yes, I like it.
Razor? Razor! Come on!